Life lesson from the Sharon Moore situation. If you don't know, this is the former head coach of the University of Michigan football team. He has a wife and three kids, but was found having an inappropriate relationship that was like at least a year long with an assistant whose pay he doubled. Rumors were going around for months until very recently when, right after signing day, he was fired by University of Michigan. The assistant who he had the inappropriate workplace relationship and affair with decided to cooperate with their investigation after previously denying and lying about the relationship. And she basically snitched on. And then he went to her house, grabbed a butter knife, and threatened to take his own life, saying that his blood was on her own hands, and basically confronting and blaming her, which then landed him in jail for breaking and entering, felony home invasion, stalking, and those are the charges. Easy to look at this guy and say this behavior is extremely irrational. You have a wife and three children. You have a $6 million a year contract. I think that was the number, like $100,000 a week. He's basically making. Gone from that to a jail cell, one big house to another in 72 hours because you couldn't be faithful to your wife. But I think when you see people moving deeply irrationally, it's easy to judge them when you're not in your position. And this is not a defense of him, but I'm saying a lot of powerful men like cheat, fall through temptation, like the amount of like discipline you have to have as you go up and you have this much money and power and influence to not abuse it, to not be tempted, goes higher and higher and higher. And the desire to get away from the constant discipline you've been having in maintaining the status and wealth and power and family and loyalty that you've had will go increase. Similar way almost to like if you were trying to be on a diet and resist eating your favorite snack, let's say they're fruit snacks or something, but then suddenly you have so much money and power and influence and there's fruit snacks essentially trying to get you to take a bite all the time. Like the temptation to succumb is high. This is not a defense, but what I'm saying is like you have to really take care of all the skeletons in your closet and build yourself up and really address your mind and take your mental clarity and training your mind, your spiritual clarity, morals, your deep inner intuition telling you there's things you need to work on. You have to address all those things. I feel like a lot of men's mentality especially is to just suppress all your problems and just focus on making it to the top. But if you do that, like stuff always seeps out. Wild amount of insecurities and other negative, toxic, and irrational emotions that drove this, like they will get to you eventually if your mentality is just suppressed and keep on moving and just focus on work and you never adjust. And you will end up in crazy situations.